All right, get right to it. Check it out. All right. We're going to give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shema Bashar. Double honor to the apostle brothers and elders Blake Millstone. Shout out to the hope for the elect. One. The title is The Trumpet of the Wicked is Short, right? The Trumpet of the Wicked is short. So, now let's get right to this video.
The G20, you were there meeting some of the leaders as well. Professor Schwab, what do you make of the result? Finally, they put something as a statement, and it seems quite positive with all the voices included.
I think it's positive. It's already positive through the fact that everybody agreed about the statement, which we haven't had the last years. Now the base has been formed, but we have to go one step further. We have to have a strategic mood. We have to construct the world of tomorrow. It's a systemic transformation of the world. So we have to define how the world should look like, which we want to come out of this transformation period. I respect China's achievements, which are tremendous over the last over 40 years. I think it's a role model for many countries, but I think also we should leave it to each country to make its own decision what system it wants to adopt. And I think we should be very careful in imposing systems. But the Chinese model is certainly a very attractive model for quite a number of countries.
Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law? They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous, and condemn the innocent blood. But the Lord is my defense, and my God is the rock of my refuge. And he shall bring upon them their own iniquity, and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yea, the Lord our God shall cut them off.
All right, let's get right to it. As you see here, let's get right some scriptures. Let's go to Job, chapter 20. I know I could just get it on my. So let's go to Job, chapter 20, verse. Let's see. I think it'd be better if I do it, but I'm going to try it out. Because I might forget, so. No, I think it's better to. You can see here, the wicked, right? It said, where the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Let me see that. Well, no, I don't say that. But, hold on, let's go to my phone. Job chapter 20, verse 5. Let me see, was it? Yeah, Job chapter 20, verse 4. Know that not this of old, seeing man was placed upon earth. Verse 5, the trumpet of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment, right? But for a moment. Read again, Job 20, verse 5. It said, that the trumpet of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Verse 7, yet he shall perish for even like his own dove. They which have seen him should say, what is he? Where is he? Verse 8, he shall fly away as a dream. He shall not be found, yet he should be chased away as a vision of the night. Right. And again, Job 20, verse 8. He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. Verse 9, the eyes also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. Verse 10, his children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods. Right, restore their goods. Let me see which one I think is true. Job 20 verse 5, he shall swallow down the riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. Right, cast them out of his belly. Read it again. Job 20 verse 15. He shall swallow down his riches. He shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. He shall sink. He shall sink the portion. I'm getting that wrong. Okay, move on. Which one? Let's move on. Yeah, Job 20 verse 26. All darkness should be behind his secret place, and fire must not blow. Should consume him, and it shall go along with him that is left in his tabernacle. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. Right. Again, Job chapter 20, verse 27. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. Job chapter 20, verse 29. Job chapter 20, verse 29. This is the portion of a wicked man for the Most High, that inheritance appointed unto him by the Most High. All right, move on. Let's get a couple more. Psalm chapter 37. Let's bring page. Let's do Psalm 28, 25. Yeah, that's Psalm 37, verse 34. It says, wait on the Lord and keep his ways. He shall exalt thee to inhabit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. Right, thou shalt see it. Psalm 37, verse 35. I have seen the wicked in great power, and spread himself like a green bay tree. Read again, Psalm 37, verse 35. I have seen the wicked in great power, and he spread himself like a green bay tree. Let's go to Proverbs. Is it right? That makes it too long. I want to get it too long. Proverbs 2, verse 22. But the wicked should be cut off from the earth, and the transgressor should be rooted out of it. First Psalms 37, verse 38. But the transgressor should be destroyed together, and the end of the wicked shall be cut off. Right, the end of the wicked shall be cut off. What else? Psalms 54, verse 5, it said, he shall reward evil unto my enemies, but cut them off in thy truth. Right, in thy truth. Psalm 54, verse 5, he shall reward evil unto my enemies, cut them off in thy truth. What's that? Proverbs 24, verse 14, should the knowledge of wisdom be unto the soul when they have found it? Hold on, let me see. they should be a reward. And hold on. Acceptation should not be cut off. I'll look up that word. Hold on. Yeah. Read that again. Is that Proverbs 24, verse 14.
Expectation.
Psalms, okay. What is expectation?
Supposition.
Assumption. What, yeah, belief.
Belief.
Let's read it again. Proverbs 24, verse 14. So should the knowledge of wisdom be unto thy soul, what thou hast found it, thou should be a reward, and its acceptation should not be cut off. Job chapter 18, verse 6. No, that's not what I want. Let's move on. Get a couple more out. Yeah. Psalm 37, verse 22. For sure as be blessed of him should inhabit the earth, and that be cursed of him should be cut off. Should be again. Psalm 37, verse 22. For sure as be blessed of him should inhabit the earth, and that they be cursed of him shall be cut off. Psalm 37, verse 9. For evil should be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they should inhabit the earth. Right, the evil. Say me again, Psalm 37, verse 9. For evil should be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they should inhabit the earth. So Micah 5, verse 9. The hand should be lifted up upon thy adversary, and all thy enemies shall be cut off. Right, all thy enemies should be cut off. Micah chapter 5, verse 9. Thy hand should be lifted up upon thy adversary, and all the enemy shall be cut off. Psalm chapter 12. Let me see. Yeah. Psalm chapter 12, verse 13. The Lord shall cut off the flabby lips and the tongue that speak proud things. Right, that speak proud things. Psalm chapter 12, verse 3. The Lord shall cut off all flabby lips and the tongue that speak proud things. Right. Psalm 76, verse 12. He shall cut off the spring of the prince. He is the terror of the king of the earth. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 9. The mighty man, O Tema, shall be dismayed to the end, that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slain. Man. By slain. We did it again. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 9. And that mighty man of Tema shall be dismayed to the end, that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slain. We just look that word up. Dismayed. Yo.
Dismay.
Yeah, dismay. What it say?
Appall.
Horrify.
Shock. Shake.
Trouble. What it say? Stress. Rattle.
Dismay.
Dismay. Let's read that again. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 9. The mighty man of Tema shall be dismayed to the end, that every one of the Mount Seir mount of Esau may be cut off by slaying. Move on. What we got here? Let's see. Get a couple more. What else I got? Let me see how much time. Not have to be too long. Get a couple more. What I want. Okay, let's go back. Let's go to Psalm chapter 94. We get that. Psalm 94 verse 1. Let's read that. O Lord, power to whom vengeance belong unto the Most High, to vengeance belong to show thyself. Verse 2, lift up thyself, the judge of the earth, render reward to the proud, right? Render reward to the proud. Let me see what else I can get. Let's go to Psalm chapter 7, verse 6, and go back to that. It said, arise, O Lord, in thy anger, lift up thyself because of a ringer of my enemies, and awake for me to judge that they have command. Verse 8, the Lord should judge the people. Judge me, O Lord, according to my righteousness and according to my integrity that is mine. O let the wicked of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just for the righteous. The Most High try the heart of my defense is of the Most High, will sever the upright in heart. The Most High judge the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day, right? He's angry with the wicked every day. Verse 12, he turned not when he wet his sword. He bent his bow and made it ready. He had also prepared for his instruments of death. He had ordered his arrow against the persecutor. Verse 15, he had made a pit and dig it. He had fell into it, the ditch which he made, right, which he made. Verse 16, his misery shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealings shall come down upon his own plate. Verse 17, I will praise the Lord according to his righteousness, and would sing praise to the name of the Lord Most High Yahweh. Bashim Navashah. Okay, Psalms 94, verse 2 again, it said, lift up thyself and judge the earth and render reward to the proud. Verse 3, Lord, how long should the wicked trumpet, I'm saying the word wrong, okay. How long should they utter and speak hard things, and all works of iniquity boast themselves, right? Boast themselves. Verse 3 was that verse. What's that? Psalm 52, verse 1. Psalm 52, verse 1. Let me see. It's not what I want, but it was almost. Let me see. We're going to go Psalm 31, verse 18. Try that out. Psalm 31, verse 18. Let the lying lips be put to silence which speak grievous things, proud, compass against the righteousness. What is that? Let me look at that. Doesn't be too long, but you know how it is. Oh, messing up. All right, look at this word. Just gonna get right into it. Look this up.
Contemptuously.
Contemptuously. What it say? Haughtiness. Sorry for this. Hold on, let me see. Let's move on. All right, contemptuously. I'm trying to get out of this. Okay, move on. Let's go back to keep racing. Psalm 94, verse, I think it's 15. Yeah. Psalm chapter 94, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand for me against the works of iniquity, right? A person of iniquity. Verse 17, at least the Lord had been my help. My soul had almost dwelled in silence. When I say my foot slippy, the mercy of the Lord helped me up. And the multitude of my thoughts when with me and my comfort delight. My soul, the throne of the iniquity had followed with thee, when the fame of miseries by a law. Give thyself together against the soul of the righteous, and commit the innocent blood. But the Lord is my defense, and my power is my rock. Power is the rock of my refuge. He shall bring upon them their own iniquity. He shall cut them off their works, their own wicked. Read again. Psalm 94, verse 23. He shall bring upon them own iniquity, and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yet the Lord our power shall cut them off. Right, he shall cut them off. Get a couple more. Yep. Let me see. Psalm 55, verse 23 or 22. Yeah, Psalm 55, verse 22. Psalm 55, verse 22, it said, cast a burden upon the Lord, and he shall settle thee. He shall never suffer a righteous to be moved. Right, he shall suffer, not a righteous to be moved. Hold on for a minute. Was that the same? Let's get that one. What's that? Comfort, help, assist.
Sustain.
Yeah, okay. Comfort, help, assist. All right. Move on. You again. Psalm 55, verse 22. It say, cast thy burden upon the Lord. He shall sustain thee. He should never suffer the righteous to be moved. Right, to be moved. Let's read it again. No, Psalm 55 verse 22. But the old power shall bring them down unto the pit of destruction. Blood deceit man should not live out of half thy days, but I would trust in thee. Right, I would trust in thee. What else I got? Need okay, one more. Psalm 64 verse Psalm 64 verse 9. All the man shall fear and shall declare their worth for the Most High, for they shall wisely consider his doings. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord, they shall trust in him, and all the upright heart in heart shall glory, right? Shall glory. Psalm 64 verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the inspiration of the works of iniquity, who whet his tongue like a sword, who bend a bow, shoot them arrows in bitter words, right? Bitter words. Bitter word, right? Hide me from the secret counsel. Let's read it again. Psalm 64 verse 1. Hear my voice, O power, my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy, right? Fear my life from the fear of the enemy. All right, let's go to get one more. Psalms 10, verse 15. Oh, what's that? Yeah, Psalms chapter 10, verse 15. It said, break the arm of the wicked and the evil man, seeking out of his wickedness till they find none. The Lord is king forever and ever, and the heathens are perished out of his land. Verse 18, to judge the fatherless and the oppressor, that the man of the earth may no more oppress. Right? May no more oppress. Right? May no more oppress. I think I got one. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 15. What is it? Did I mess up? Nope, I did. That was not what I want. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 15. Let me see. Nope, I think not. Okay, yeah, Proverbs 16, verse 18. Pride go before destruction, and the haughty spirit before a fall, right? Before a fall. We again, Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Okay. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Proud go before destruction, and the haughty spirit before a fall, right? Before a fall. I think it's Proverbs 16. 6. Messing up. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 13. What is that for suddenly? Yeah, we go right here. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 15. Therefore should his calamity come suddenly? Suddenly should he be breaking without remming, right? Break without remming. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 15. Therefore should his calamity come suddenly? Suddenly should he be broke without remming. Verse 17. A proud, let me see. Let's read verse 16. There are 6 things that the Lord hate, Yet 7 are abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue. A hand that shed innocent blood. Their heart is devoured wicked. Imagine feet that be swiftful and running to mistress. Right to mistress.
The G20, you were there meeting some of the leaders as well. Professor Schwab, what do you make of the result? Finally, they put something as a statement, and it seems quite positive with all the voices included.
I think it's positive. It's already positive through the fact that everybody agreed about the statement, which we haven't had the last years. Now,
Look how much the title was it? Look up that word, trumpet. Say that word wrong. So hold on for a minute. Look up that word.
Triumph.
What do you say?
Victory.
Victory.
Win.
Conquest.
Conquest.
Win.
Win.
Succeed.
Succeed. So, trying to see what the title was. Hold on for a minute. Look at my title. Yeah. The trumpet.
Triumph.
The trumpet of the wicked is short, right? So let's go back to the video.
the base has been formed, but we have to go one step further. We have to have a strategic mood. We have to construct the world of tomorrow. It's a systemic transformation of the world. So we have to define how the world should look like, which we want to come out of this transformation period. I respect China's achievements, which are tremendous over the last over 40 years. I think it's a role model for many countries, but I think also we should leave it to each country to make its own decision what system it wants to adopt. And I think we should be very careful in imposing systems. But the Chinese model is certainly a very attractive model for quite a number of countries.
Shall the throne of iniquity...
See, that should be it. Okay. We're going to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh by Shema Shah. Double honor to the apostle brothers and elders of the great millstone. Shalom to the hope of the elect. The trumpet of the wicked is